This video is an analytical hardware review and performance deep dive of the Asus Zenbook Duo 2026, featuring the Intel Panther Lake processor. The executive summary highlights the Zenbook Duo as a marvel of engineering with dual OLEDs and a 99 watt-hours battery. The Intel Panther Lake is an efficiency king at low power. Pricing is premium, but highly recommended for its flexibility and engineering. The Zenbook Duo hardware features a Ceraluminum coating, a 99 watt-hours battery, and a new 180-degree hinge for dual OLED alignment. It weighs 1.69 kilograms and includes several modern I/O ports. The Intel Panther Lake X9 388H has a 128-bit bus, technically slower than AMD Strix Halo. The solution is a hardware compression layer on the memory side, achieving effective speeds of approximately 100 gigabytes per second for compressible compute tasks. The 99 watt-hours battery provides 11 to 12 hours of general use on a single screen, or about 8 hours on dual screens. Under heavy load, expect roughly 2 to 2.5 hours. It can charge to 80% in 1 hour with a 100W adapter. Our methodology rejects Intel's standard 28-second boost window to measure true sustained performance. We capped the PL2 power limit at only +1 watt over PL1, yielding 26 to 40% better averages at low power. In the synthetic CPU performance showdown, Intel leads by about 10% in single-threaded speed at 17W. However, AMD Strix Halo wins in multi-core scaling, pulling ahead above 20W. The efficiency king thesis holds true at low watts. In the Heaven benchmark, Intel operates where AMD cannot boot due to memory controller struggles, achieving 44% faster performance in the sweet spot. The 25-watt threshold is the crossover point. Below 25W, Intel Panther Lake wins with superior efficiency, ideal for handhelds and ultrabooks. Above 25W, AMD Strix Halo wins with superior raw scaling, ideal for desktop replacements. For low-power gaming, Intel dominates the handheld envelope at 15 watts. In Batman Arkham Knight, Intel leads significantly. In Cyberpunk 2077, Intel shows 28% better average FPS and 37% better 1% lows at 15 watts. For high-fidelity gaming, where raw power matters, AMD's larger GPU block takes over as resolution increases. In Black Myth, Wukong, AMD leads by up to 13% at 35W. However, in Doom, The Dark Ages, Intel maintains an average FPS lead up to 30W. In the game Returnal, Intel takes a massive 32% lead at 15W. However, this is flagged as suspicious. Physics calculations are missing, causing destructive environments to dissolve instantly, likely inflating Intel's FPS scores artificially. A 1-hour thermal stress test shows the Zenbook Duo sustains 45W perfectly with a max temperature of 88 degrees Celsius. Pushing past 45W yields minimal gains, confirming the Panther Lake is designed for efficient portable use. The Zenbook Duo caters to the traveler needing lightness, the professional requiring 11+ hours of battery life, and the multitasker valuing dual screens. The $2,300 price reflects miniaturization and top-tier engineering, not just raw FPS per dollar. The verdict is highly recommended. The hardware is a marvel of engineering. Intel Panther Lake is a sensational return for mobile efficiency, holding its own against big boy Strix Halo, despite using a 128-bit bus.